Interpretation of verse 197 of Surah Al-Baqarah. As Sa'di wrote, the Almighty said that the Hajj is performed in months that were well known to the people to whom this revelation was revealed, and there was no need to explain these months. The command to observe the fast needed an explanation of which month was allotted for this rite. The command to perform the 5 obligatory prayers needed an explanation of the time allotted for these prayers. But the Hajj has been known to the Arabs since the time of the Prophet Ibrahim, and being his descendants, they regularly made this pilgrimage. Most theologians believed that the months of the Hajj are Shawwal, Dhul-Qa'dah and the first decade of the month of Dhul-Hijjah. It is during these months that pilgrims enter Ihram with the intention of performing Hajj. It is reported that Ibn Abbas said, the inhabitants of Yemen, going to the Hajj, did not take provisions with them, saying, "We trust in Allah." When they arrived in Medina, they began to ask the people for help. And then Allah Almighty sent down the verse, "Take supplies with you, but the best supply is piety." This hadith was narrated by Ibn Ayna with a sent chain of narrators. It was also narrated by Abu Dawud, and an-Nasai. Interpretation of verse 198 of Surah Al-Baqarah. It is reported that Abu Umama at-Taymi said, I made money by renting out, and people said that my Hajj did not count. When I met Ibn Umar, I asked him, O Abu Abd al-Rahman, I earn on rent, and people say that my Hajj does not count. Ibn Umar asked, don't you enter Ihram? Don't you say Talbiyah? Don't you go around the Kaaba? Don't you set off from Arafat? And don't you throw stones? I said, of course I do all of that. He said, then your Hajj is counted. Once a man came to the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and asked him about what you asked me now. The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, remained silent and did not answer him until the verse was not sent down, there is no sin on you if you seek mercy from your Lord. Then the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, sent for this man, read this verse to him and said, your pilgrimage counts. This hadith narrated by Ahmad, Abu Dawud and others, and Abu Dawud called it authentic.